I'm sharing this story for the first time. So when I was 9 years old, we were struggling as a family. My father was a factory worker, and every year he would make one charitable donation, and that was all that we as a family could afford, and it was to the Boys and Girls Club. So I watched this every year, and when I was about 9 years old, like I said, I asked my father, I said, "Dad, I noticed that you make this donation every year." And he was kind of surprised that me at 9 years old would recognize that. And he said, "Mikey, my father, your grandfather, died when I was 9 years old. And your grandmother, my mother, and your Aunt Phyllis, we struggled as a family. And the Boys and Girls Club of New Haven made such an impact on me and kept me on the right track and provided those services that I needed and we as a family desperately needed. You didn't know your grandfather, and you probably barely remember your grandmother, but she was so delighted that the Boys and Girls Club helped me at the time when we were devastated as a family and I needed services and help." And I never forgot that, ladies and gentlemen. So as history went on, little did I realize I'd be in this profession as North Haven's chief elected official, and having the opportunity to meet Tammy and Chris years ago with their companies in North Haven and in Wallingford, and then working with them to bring out the Boys and Girls Club into the town of North Haven, trying to work with them, finding locations and destinations, and working so closely. And we have our superintendent of schools here, Patrick Stirk and Melinda McKenna, who've been so instrumental in the implementation of those services into our North Haven school system. Working with my colleague, State Representative Dave Yacarino, who also supports the mission here very much. And now we're at the point of this wonderful merger. Because, ladies and gentlemen, what we realize as elected officials is the need for these services go well beyond our municipal borders. So to have this opportunity to be here, working with the Boys and Girls Club of North Haven, now collaborating with the city of New Haven, it's kind of a symbol for what Justin and I have worked on the past several years in collaborating within the region. I'm very grateful to be here. I'm very grateful for this merger and this organization with the combined synergies. It's my hope that it will continue to have the same impact on these young boys and girls that it did with my father when he needed it the most. Thank you for being here. Thank you for visiting.